When building a cash forecasting process, creating the forecast is only half the job. The real value comes from understanding how actual cash activity compares to what was predicted and how different forecast versions change over time. This comparison, known as variance analysis, helps Treasury teams uncover the drivers behind shifts in inflows, outflows, and overall liquidity. But performing this analysis manually is slow, inconsistent, and error-prone. In this video, we'll walk through how to build an automated variance analysis model in Excel using Python, allowing you to identify trends and insights with speed, accuracy, and repeatable logic. To demonstrate variance analysis, we'll continue using the automated cash forecast generation tool introduced in the previous video. That model lets us quickly create multiple forecast scenarios with consistent logic. So for this walkthrough, we'll generate 2 forecast versions and 1 actuals dataset using simple mock data. I am just going to adjust the forecast parameter a bit in each version since they are for illustrative purpose. Before performing any variance analysis, it's important to organize the data in a clean and consistent structure. In this system, every data point is defined by 4 key attributes. The first is the date, which anchors the value to a specific day. The second is the version. Actuals use A, while forecasts start with F, followed by the year, month, and week the forecast was created. The third attribute is the entity code, identifying which legal entity or business unit the data belongs to. The fourth is the data field name, which indicates the type of item, B for balance sheet, I for income statement, and C for cash flow. This standardized structure allows Python to merge, compare, and analyze data sets reliably. The final step in preparing the data is to flatten all historical records into a one-dimensional format. No matter how many attributes a data point carries, it must always be stored as a single linear row. To simplify this step, I've built a small tool that automatically flattens the data, ensuring every record follows the same clean format before we begin any variance analysis. After data is flattened, they can be stored into a database in CSV or Excel or Access or any data storage tool. Once the data is prepared, the automated variance analysis tool takes over. All you need to do is select a few parameters, such as the forecast versions you want to compare and the time interval you want to analyze. The model then automatically pulls the relevant data and arranges the selected versions side by side. Now let's use the model to compare actual cash flow against 2 forecasts, one created in week 41 and another in week 42 of November. First, select the versions you want to analyze. Next, enter the beginning and ending dates for the month of November, keeping in mind that the model currently works only with business days. Once those inputs are set, the data is automatically arranged for you. This tool can generate virtually any variance report you're asked for. Trust me,